Hello everybody, welcome back to Aniimo! Although I think now they're calling them Aniimo. I'm not totally positive. The voice acting is a little all over the place. This is the second closed beta test. It's not an open beta, it's a closed beta test. I actually earned my invitation on the first closed beta test for this one, and was really grateful to be able to partake in this second beta test. But yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I'm very curious to see what their changes were. I played through the tutorial / beginning section because we've kind of previously already been through that. But, the major changes there were mostly like, they wanted to get to the point faster, I guess. So they cut out a lot of previous chatter and a little bit of world building. And then they completely changed your first encounter with either Helion or Lunara? Yeah, Lunara. Based on like a recommendation based on a personality test, but you could still choose either one. The personality test was literally 2 questions, so it's not like it was a particularly in-depth aspect of it. But, I decided to try Helion this round because I did Lunara the first round. And, I love them both, honestly. I hope at some point we might be able to get both. But I'm having a feeling this will be a little bit Pokemon-ish, and that you choose one and that's your version of the game. But the map looks very similar, however they have expanded it quite a bit. So, Rose Tower Wood, I think, was not available before. I know Sea of Flowers was, but you could only get so far on it. I think this was like the chunk of the map where it sort of cut out. And then this was all gray. But Zephyrus Land Bridge is new, so you can see the Highlands has gotten bigger as well since the last time we've played this. And there's 198 different Aniimo, which I think is like 30 or so up from what it was before, or maybe just a few more. It's been quite a while, so I'll admit to being fuzzy on the details. I didn't create a whole lot of content for this because I was mostly interested in exploring. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're really just gonna play and enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna leave it to the chosen content creators. Alas, I did not make that, that designation for more in-depth content on Aniimo, so feel free to check out more people, more different kinds of streamers for this game. I'm sure they're gonna do a whole lot better job at explaining some of the quirks about this game than I'm about to do. I, for one, am very excited to get back to collecting Aniimo. Can't wait for this game to properly come out, but I'll admit to being a little bit worried at how drastically they're changing some things between the first beta and the second beta. Still a very polished game, for what it's worth. But, yeah, there's just a lot going on, around their structure that has me just slightly concerned about what they're gonna decide to do with the story, because it feels like the pattern changed significantly. I'm not too far into the story, so I don't know how far these changes go. But it feels a lot less like you're a lucky winner to explore Ideal, and more like, oh, you went exploring Ideal because you won a special ticket, people aren't usually allowed to be there, now you're part of the Institute, congratulations, you're gonna friggin', become a Pathfinder now, I guess. Like, there's literally no breaks on the story. It is all just, oh, this is happening now, this is happening now, you are this now. Okay, now you have all, yeah, I promise, you only got here, like, a few minutes ago, you're gonna go back down, and you're gonna go exploring, and you're gonna go training. Okay, now we're in the game. And while that's refreshing to a degree, because nobody likes being stuck forever in a tutorial, I do admit, it just really kind of puts a damper on the whole world building. So I hope they find a nice balance there. Oh, I'm gonna drown! Got it! Alright, we're working on leveling up. I need to get to level 15. If I'm understanding that properly. But there's a lot more locked buttons than before. But I think, I'm not positive, but I think they have words on them now, which does help. I think before it was just like a lot of icons. And there are some localization quirks, because this is a Singaporean game. So some of it is weird sounding. Or just translated strangely. But overall, still very pretty. I need to fight some Aniimo. I don't usually go out of my way to fight Aniimo, but that's me in almost any game that involves battling. They've updated some movesets. I've noticed it with Ember Pup. I don't believe Ember Pup had dodge before. They've changed the way some moves work in action. They're testing a lot of different things, which is nice. But it also means I'm not 100% sure as to what's changed and what's remained the same. I'm told some Aniimo look drastically different now. Alright. I have defeated 2 Aniimo, so should give me some more experience. Level 13! Okay. So I've upgraded everything I can. Not really need to choose much right now. I don't know how progression will change from here and the release of the game. So, again, take everything with a grain of salt. I do not know when this game plans to release either, unfortunately. Okay, got that. Got that. Yay! Luckily, Ember Pup is already level 12. But it doesn't look like he can evolve. Oh, there's the evolve button. Good lord! That was so loud! For what reason? Whoa! Who are you? Gotta defeat powerful flame roof, huh? And then, of course, there's this guy. We remember this guy. I don't remember his name, but I do remember him very clearly. Lord. That was so loud. Activated the blooms. Open chest. And Aniimo. I've not done Sanctum. Okay. Didn't mean to climb that. I wonder if sanctums are some of the easier ones to program, since it's like a generic flat level surface with very simple ramps, lots of cubic designs. Feels like it would be. mess around with settings here for a second. I have a feeling it's still fairly loud for you guys. I'll turn this down just a bit. Do 75. Claimed my goodies. We need this one for sure. Did it. Okay, daily login system. Pretty neat. Okay. Ooh, I can get an eggie. 80 Primogy points to defeat a total of 5 Aniimo. Well, the 5 Aniimo should be simple enough. I'm not sure if I'm at the space I can do Primogy points. And then I can finally see the events tab. There's this creepy guy. I've always found him super creepy. I don't like him. No like. Oh, forgot about these. You can get rewards for investigating Animos every day. A bit like dailies, I guess. But I guess this isn't working. At the adventure you had with Aniimo, don't forget the reunion promise. Sealing Aniimo event on the last day. I wonder if that means I get to seal 2 Aniimo. Special Aniimo such as Helion, Lunara, Irisalis, Fulminitis, Dasmand, Vsauce, and Somnawing are not able to be preserved. Aniimo that are currently deployed for combat, Aniimo in an exploration state, and Prison Mana form Aniimo. So basically the same as last time. So the first time I got a Sparkling Glinsera, which means it says here you can only hatch the sealed Aniimo after unlocking its corresponding form and rarity in the analog. Which means I have to find a Sparkling Bone Ski at some point once this game launches. Journey of Trial. Complete challenges, win awards. Which includes this little trophy. A trophy awarded to players who have completed all Journey of Trial challenges during the pause-up test. Pathfinders who have this trophy can receive exclusive accessory reward during the open test. You cleared all challenges given by the Polaris Institute and completed an incredible journey of growth. It's kind of cool. What's this? Handy search, unlock a branch, Hollow Battle Sims. Clear any training level challenge. Okay, so the farthest I ever got, I believe, was through normal and then partially through hard. I don't think I ever beat hard. Not sure how I'm gonna beat hard and then beat challenge, but the rest of this should be fine. The rest of this, I think, I will probably be obsessively playing. I have already followed all these accounts. I'm not gonna do that again. Can I claim this? No? Okay. The Aniimo Global Vote. Vote for your favorite Aniimo. The winner will get a brand new regal form coming to every Pathfinder when the game launches. It's born from your love. Oh, is this through the website? Let me see. Oh, geez. So, Inferlupa is the name of that mysterious flame rush evolution. You can see right here. These are the top 3. I'm not shocked that the dogs are dominating the top 3. I truly believe that quadruped designs are slept on, honestly. Because this game, at least in the first beta, I want to say some 80% of the creature designs all ended up some sort of biped or humanoid design like this. And I'm here sitting here, but I want more quads. I want more quadruped designs. Give me some more beasties, you know? I did not vote for this before. But, I'm definitely going to vote Inferlupa as well, because that one actually looks sick. I can't wait to unlock that evolution. See what all it does. There you go. Oh, of course. Alright. Now that that's out of the way and I'm no longer distracted by that. If you guys want to participate in Aniimo tests, they're going to be doing like some closed beta entry giveaways on their Discord. And also, you should sign up for more information on their website. I don't usually stand marketing communications. Frankly, still not a fan of them. But that's how I got into this first beta test, and that's how I've received all my beta test notifications. So if you definitely want to take part in this, you're gonna wanna check that out. Alright. I need to go do something. Huh. It did claim. It's just buggy. I need to... Oh yes, go to Bloomville. Before I do that, I'm gonna infuse energy. I've got quite a few Lumen Ambers. Alright, so how many do we need to get up here? 110 Lumen Ambers? We can do it. I believe. Oh, spooky people have stolen Lunara. That is another difference. Instead of Nico ending up with Lunara, now these mysterious people have taken Lunara. And I imagine if you pick Lunara, they take Helion instead. And I guess now I am wanted by criminals. Sounds very familiar. I wondered, it was a purple flower. I wanted to catch it. Oh, probably a good reason I didn't catch it then. The music is so peaceful in this game. I never get tired of it. I don't know, it feels like it just brings me to a better time. Oh my gosh, the elder actually looks like an elder this time! The last time, they called him an elder and he was just like this regular looking guy. Bombastic side-eye. Like some aromathists from the sea of flowers. They are the key ingredient to making perfume. Just pick your favorite flavor. As I recall, the ability to make perfume doesn't really lead to anything later on. Like, this isn't something, to my knowledge, that you use over and over again. Yeah, sure, why not? Ah, I've been killed! Ridiculous. That's a deadly perfume right there. But I suppose, my cue should have been him talking about how it smells like the rotting ocean. Bro, I got a bone to pick with you. Feels like I've died once. Oh, maybe you're like many others who prefer those normal perfumes. But mixing random strange fragrances together is how you make ingenious perfume. My perfume is gonna set the trend for the perfume industry. By the way, you're a pathfinder, right? If you find any strange fragrances, make sure you bring them to me. Other perfumers might not need them, but they're treasures to me. The stranger, the better. Okay, Marlo. You do that. What on earth was that bouncing around up there? Bye-bye, Dewey. He's asleep. There you go. I was trying to get the backstab the first time. Okay. Yes, I have my daily done. Why are you still... Ah! Okay. What's new in the event space? I see nothing. Okay. I don't know why I still have notifications there. Probably something bugged out. Let's go ahead and get this, Dewey. Helion is not wounded. But my Flame Ruff is. So I'll give you that. What are you? I caught it! Palm egg. It dances with flower balls in hand, scattering joy and fragrance with every step. Okay. Special form of palm egg. I don't know why it fails so much at a 70% rate. I guess my Gamba's just not that good. Alright. Ranka, what do you want? You see an ember pup that smells nice. Please tell it to come home. It's kinda dorky, so it should be easy to recognize it. The Legend of 1,000 Ridge Fang. Oh, is this the updated version of the Glinsera and Ember Pup story? That one was cute. Ethanol as a solvent is what she said. Drops of essence. Stir it in. They're all very cute. But I think we'll go with iris petals. This fragrance is called Powder Flower Shadow. It's a classic here in Bloomville. Alright, we're ready for the ceremony. Alright, so they've definitely changed the story up. Sunya, the first time around, did actually put everybody to sleep with her incense. But aside from the Elder just being a regular guy, I don't think there was any mention of her getting her wish the last time that Irisalis was around. And I think it used to be 100 years? Every 100 years the festival happened? Not now, it's obviously not anymore. And Sunya's hiding something. Would my character just go up the steps without having to climb the railing? That would be nice. Okay. Oh goodness. What a jump. Alright, I can change my outfit. There we go, now we're all dressed up.
They will not stop it. Stop with chilling.
This is kind of where the story stopped the first time. So I'm curious to see if it goes farther now. Oh, I think... Oh, nope. Maybe? Okay, there we go. Oh man, the visuals are just kind of popping all over the place.
Come and gone. We gather here today to honor the Guardians.
Sunia!
When the world is shrouded in shadow, you are the bringer of light. We offer up the fragrances of the earth to welcome your return.
Let us wait quietly as the flowers blossom once more. Three, 2, 1. 0.5. 0.4.
What?
This year's performance is so much more entertaining. It's too bad Aurelia doesn't seem to think so.
Right. So they changed the voice lines for that one a bit, but the gist of it is the same. Aurelia didn't wake up. Somnowing is responsible, last I checked, but they changed her voice lines too. Still very obviously an antagonist though. I actually don't know where Sunya would be. Don't remember how to look at quests. My log. Here it is. How can I track you? There we go. Perfume crafting tools, it's fine. I won't need them anymore. Are you okay, Sunya? The Elder's worried about you, so he sent us to find you. Oh, it's you guys. Sorry you came all the way for the festival only to see... Sorry. What are you doing? You packing? Are you going to leave? Yes, I'm too embarrassed to stay here. Because of just one failure? Nobody's blaming you. They will as soon as they realize what happened. They've had high hopes for me all these last 10 years. Talented, blessed, wish granted. Then what? For the last 100 years, I'm the first perfumer ever to mess up a Bloom Festival. Not only did Aurelia not respond to us, even Veluria showed up to deny me. Veluria? You mean the Aniimo that showed up? I remember you telling me that it was a Somnowing? Yes, she's the queen of the Flutter Nymphs, Somnowing Veluria. I even used her scales in my incense on purpose. Funny how things worked out. On purpose? You told me that it took some effort to get those scales, and you were testing it before we came. You used her scales on purpose? So the incense you used at the ceremony, it was made specially for Veluria? Yes, I used the incense on purpose, to show my gratitude to Veluria and for the Bloom Festival. Wait, does that mean you worship this Somnowing Queen more than Aurelia? I don't think that's how it works, Nico. There's nothing to hide anymore. Yes, like you said, I've been grateful for Veluria all this time. Okay, I guess that is how it works, Nico. Somnowings fly through our dreams to bring us beautiful dreams, and they also make our dreams come true. 10 years ago, it was Veluria who realized my dream for me. Okay, what was it? It was the dream to make me as I am today. In my dream, she answered my prayer. That means Sunya's wish had nothing to do with Aurelia and the Bloom Festival. It was actually Veluria's power. I'm not surprised that an Aniimo who can talk to people has unusual power, but it's still weird. Everything is weird. If the Bloom Festival was held to celebrate Aurelia's awakening, why would Veluria appear at that moment? You mentioned that it was hard to get her scales, so her habitat should be pretty far from here, right? Yes, that's correct. Veluria lives deep in Lumenfly Valley, and she hates being disturbed by outsiders. It is strange based on your analysis. For so many years, no one has ever heard about her presence other than during a Bloom Festival. So this Veluria must have something to do with the Bloom Festival. Maybe she knows something about the Bloom Festival that we don't? Sunya, can you take us to her? If she can talk to people, maybe we can get this information from her. I can't say for sure, since Lumenfly Valley is sealed by her scales. We need to craft a special incense to attract a guide to enter. But even if we can enter, we must stick to the periphery. Once we go in too deep, we'll fall asleep. I was worried about offending Veluria, so I never went inside. Special incense and attract a guide. Sounds like a ritual. I have no experience. I'll lead you. How did you suddenly change your mind? I thought you were unwilling to offend Veluria? I already offended her at the ceremony. My incense made her angry. But thanks for reminding me. Before I leave, I must meet Veluria to either apologize or to thank her. Apologize? Yes, I want to know why Veluria was so angry about my offering. Anyway, let's prepare the ingredients. To enter Lumenfly Valley, we need to use a special formula. Gotta go to the Sea of Flowers, huh? What level is this? Going a bit farther than before. Are my Aniimo already max level? They are. That is a problem. No, they're not. But question then becomes, how do... do a lot of different Aniimo things. What I want to know is how the level ups work again. Reach character level 25. Okay. Got it. So I need to get to level 25. Cool. Alright, I can keep going then. Yay! I need to open my log one more time because I guess the only thing that's auto-tracking is elite training and it's not all I want to do. What is this? Oh right, this keeps notifying me that there's stuff there, but there's not! There's nothing there. It's a notification of lies. Alright. So the path tracking for the objective is a little wonky. It comes and goes very suddenly. It seems to go forward just very faintly and then disappears. It following roads isn't really bothersome though. What is that? Sleep. Sleep. Oh, not what I meant to do. Just trying to find a way to swap Anipods. There's stuff to do if you take pictures of these guys, but I'm really bad at it. Very bad at it. Alright. There we go. Is there no way to backstab him? I think this way? Nope. Ah, don't look at me! We need to index you though. Yay! Heliion's all grown up. He's a little quirky, but I think he's got the right spirit. Oh, okay. See if Twining can correct that a little bit. Get ready to explore the Sea of Flowers by completing freshman training. Complete elite training to level up more quickly. Okay, so I'm not a high enough level student for this yet. That's okay. I need to go to the outpost anyways. Sure.
Dude, now what is it? What is it? What do you want? Hmm? You wanna be an Aniimo? It's too late. You are my pupper.
Oh, get all the goodies. I keep wanting to check that notification and forgetting that it's a broken notification. It bothers me so much. I'm the kind of person who obsessively clears her phone notifications. I don't know how some of y'all do it with like your whole top bar full of notifications. But that is not me. We need to buy an Anipod for the training. Expenditure training. Yes, this is done. Turbo Alpha. What on earth is Turbo Alpha? Oh, oh, Turbo! I know what Turbo Alpha is. I know what it is. It's the sheep. It's a sheepy boy. Cute and fluffy and lovable. If you notice my cursor moving strangely, it's because my dog keeps trying to adjust herself, and for whatever reason, her head just needs to be wherever my elbow is. Alright, Turbo. Let's go! Why not? Oh, he's gone. 30 primate. It's a little bit greedier than the last time. Okay. That. Get off the chest. That. That done. I didn't catch a flutter nymph. No, wait. Did. I did catch a flutter nymph. Wait, which one's missing then? Is it the iris? I might have not caught an iris, I guess. I feel like I've caught both of those, but who am I to argue? What the? Oh. That's Anipod Ultra, Anipod Trace. There we go. Regular Anipods. Luna, please. Stop it. Stay put. Alright. I got Flutternim. Now we just need Iris. I've seen Iris running around here. There we go. I knew one of them. One of them would succeed. Just a matter of statistics. Did the lore. I didn't activate the Bloomville Bloom. Okay. Level am I? 22? Getting there. Getting there. Where is it? Oh, jeez. It's gonna be a hike either way. Ember pups really look up to flame roofs, so whenever you run around ember pups, they gather up and they emote at you because they're really happy to see you. And if you fight something, I think they also help you fight, but I think it's just really cute how they gather up and chase you around. These little cutie pies. Alright, we got that. That. Got ourselves an Eggy. Completed reports. Dex 10 Aniimo. Purchase a medium experience. Yeah. Oh, it's at an outpost. Okay. We need to go there anyways to put these Eggies. Don't have much room in the hatchinator. Those. That's done. That's done. Argent Street. Okay, that's doable. I do like that it highlights the bloom closest to, or I should say the teleporting spot closest to where you need to go. That is a nice feature. Alpha Tubster. Let's see. Oh, that's the bird. Big bird. Tubster is like a trombone playing bird. I can stand on here. Oop. If I need to be chirpy. Ah! Come on. There. Here we go. What? What? Talk to Chirpy. Not what I was looking for, but ooh, what is that? It's so shiny. Why is it so shiny? Is it a special amber? It's just a defense point. That's why it was so shiny. Oh, I need a crab to dig those out. There's the tubster. I don't really want this, so I don't really care if it breaks out. There we go. What I get? Okay, got stone. Not mad about that. Alright. We defeated Tubster. What's next? Characters level 20. Activate the bloom in the Forest of Falling Stars. Okay. Character's almost level 25. An eggy! Give me that. Yeah, there's a lot of visual bugs on this round of the beta that I've noticed. I feel like the first round played a lot better so far. I've also gotten some distinct stutters. And movement locks, but so far, most of the bugs I've experienced have been visual. I will say that. So far, most of them have been very just visual. Alright, I need to activate the bloom. Here. And apparently I'm by a marking somewhere. I don't know where though. New clue, anxious perfumer. Don't know what that means. Hey, level 25. Which means should be time for my test or whatever. Which, you know, usually the indicator is to go to the outpost and talk with the gentleman with the Prismana Scorch Howl, I think is what it was called. For our first adventure, completing it safely is enough. Blah blah blah. Growth programs. Okay. How do I become level 2? Question mark? Complete all previous missions to participate in the level 2 assessment. What does that mean? Okay, feel like it wasn't this complicated before, but we'll start by releasing one of these guys. Okay, that's done. Okay. Solion is not level 23. That's easy to fix, because I've got... Oh, nope, not for you. I've got experience gems. Go. Complete what? Complete star upgrades for any Aniimo. Oh, they changed how this works. Interesting. Don't think I fully understand it, but seems like I'm just getting a random assortment of boosts. Okay, well, I did that. Consume dewdrop crystals to increase star levels and ascend Aniimo, which will grant incredible attribute boosts. This is an important Aniimo upgrading method. Breakthrough 1 Aniimo to tier 2. I'm gonna guess that was Solion. Own 2 level 23 or above Aniimo. Easy enough. Really don't know how I'm gonna find this. Defeat Flame Roof, powerful one. Or release Inferlupa, which, well, I don't have one in the first place, so I can't release it. Defeat the Flame Roof, powerful one, prowling the Thousand Ridge Fang in combat. Okay. Been meaning to go there, so... good a time as any, I guess. Challenge the Alpha Stellaris. This one should be super easy since it's a dark type, if I remember correctly. And I've got a big bright lion! It's really hard for me to posit much about the game. Mostly because I can tell you I like it. I can tell you I find the designs really interesting and that I like how, you know, like fur is rendered, the environments are really pretty. What? What was that? No, I heard that. What was that? I heard the flute. It's gone. Oh, I don't know what that was. Yeah, I like the game. I like the flow of combat so far. I like the creature designs for the most part, you know. Again, a few too many humanoid creatures for my taste, but I've yet to see the updated looks for some, so I can't judge too quickly. Okay, that was definitely a buggy attack. We got the Nightstones we need for Inferlupa. Question is, how do we find a way to Inferlupa? I got that. I am at 20 out of 30 Aniimo. What? Guess we might as well start catching some Celestis. Luna, stop it. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna keep climbing this tree. Oh yeah, I couldn't fight these guys before. Because they're kind of tough, but I got them now! Alright. Go level up this branch. Alright, so we need 16 more ambers to get to Aniimo cultivation. Prismana. I feel like Prismana is sooner than it was before, but maybe that's just how the wheel looks. It's been a while. Alright. Gotta catch a bunch more Aniimo still, so... I got a message. Oh, yes. My branch words, how could I forget? It's strange that that needs to be an inbox message, but that's okay. Some systems are still being worked out. Let's go catch some hummins. Already done. Wind's Path Sanctum. Cool, we have to go that way anyways. As we hardcore train towards finding an Inferlupa. Ah, this is a little rough. What's up? I'm conducting a challenge experiment on Celestices, hoping it would solve the ultimate puzzle in the field of Celestis perception studies. Planning to publish a study titled Research on the Four-Dimensional Dynamic Perception of Neural Links on Celestices on Starines, to reveal to the academic community the triadic study of Celestices' multispectral localization perception accuracy, response time thresholds, and the rate of starine energy intake. Come again? The what? You'll understand someday once you become an animologist. The challenge is simple. Eat 8 starines before the Celestices do in 35 seconds. You must understand that Celestices have top starine grabbing speed. You'll have to be very fast to beat them to the starines. Come to me when you're ready. I suggest starving for 3 days and nights first. Okay. That was such a mouthful of words. I'm surprised that I was able to speak that quickly. Alright, let's give it a shot. Eight starines in 35 seconds. Got it. Would have liked a little more visual feedback on eating, but that's okay. Impressive. You are faster than the Celestices. Are you alright? I'm fine. Probably getting too old for climbing up and down a tree, though. Thanks to you, I have collected all the data I need from the experiment. Please take this as a reward. I have to leave now and continue my research elsewhere. I hope we can meet again someday. Decent rewards. I do like my shinies. Oh, that must be the sanctum I'm going towards. It's a good thing my character's so adventurous, because I don't know I would approach a giant moving cube covered in moving slabs of rock that could more than likely easily crush me, and don't have safety systems in place to not do that. But sure, let's walk through the mysterious dark portal you can't see through in the cube that looks like it could crush you at any second. That seems like wisdom. sanctums, like you might expect, are very much just Sheikah shrines. And they're just little puzzles you gotta solve to get goodies. In this case, amber. And make no mistake, solving these sanctums are pretty much a requirement if you intend to finish fully upgrading the branch. So, we're gonna move on. There's a chest over there. Climb this. I do think, in general, the characters are animated really well. The character customization for your actual human character is actually pretty meager, in my opinion. There's not a lot of hairstyles, there's not a lot of body shapes or facial types, even. There's very limited things you can do with it. You're always going to end up with a sort of very traditionally anime girl character or handsome boy character. I have to navigate that a bit carefully, but there's very little you can do with the character creator, and it makes me a little bit sad. But again, unfinished product, early access / beta. I try not to judge things too harshly because we're not at the release candidate. And so it's really hard for me to provide feedback. Like, granted, I don't have a problem providing feedback in general, but for example, there's a feedback thread, and while I have gone through and given some thorough notes on my early experiences so far, I have a hard time believing that the devs haven't already received a bunch of notes about how meager the customization is so far. And customization is a big part of games these days. A lot of people want to feel more connected with their characters, and while at one point it was fine to just have a general protagonist character that everybody played for specific stories, when it comes to exploration games like this, the desire to make something uniquely yours is very strong. Now that said, what they've done with the textures, I like a lot. From the texture of the fur to even just the texture of the hair on characters. Hair is notoriously difficult to get right in video games. And while this isn't perfect, not by a long shot, I still really like it. The style feels nice. I just wish there was more to explore as far as style goes. Let's see. Beast Fang Ridge. Oh. He's good. He's fine. He's chill. So this is where we are supposed to find the missing Ember Pup. Finish that. Now we gotta fight Alpha Scorchhell. Our max level is 30. We're getting close. Okay. Can I break this? Yes, I can. Give me that. I know Alpha Scorchel is here, if I recall correctly. I don't remember what level he was. I remember he was here. Was being the key phrase here. Doesn't look like he's here right now. Okay, well. Oh, maybe they moved him up here. That might be it. Oh, there's the bone skis! I want them. They always want to fight. Think I have much in the way of water Aniimo, but I remember muscling through this anyways, so we'll see if I can do it again. That is new. he's angry now. Yeah. Why not? Give it a shot. Oh, he gone. Transformed from an alpha Scorchhouse tenacity, it holds the understanding of being a warrior. Almost no one knows what the current alpha Scorchow of Beastfang Ridge is almost the same age of Icho, but comparing with Icho, who earned its reputation at a very young age, its name was much less known back then. While Icho became Icho, it was just a regular Ember Pup who was practicing under the blooming Thousand Ridge Fang. Its improvement was slow, insignificant, and almost ordinary. While many Flame Roughs and Ember Pups felt pity for it living in the same age as Icho, it kept on walking and finally reached where Icho did many years ago. I'm not a talented one, but when it comes to talent, mine is that I kept my head down and never gave up. That's cute. Now I know Flame Rough can evolve into Scorchow after I beat it, but I want to find this powerful Flame Rough to get in for Lupa. Question is, where would this powerful Flame Rough be? So this looks like it's gonna be the last mission before I can level up. Yeah, with the lumen markings. Ah. Okay. See it? I think it's this way. There's a way to view the whole of the marking, and I might be in the wrong angle for it. Oh! There it is. Pretty sure. First off, let's track this. But I'm pretty sure their den is somewhere around here. So I ran past it at some point. If they didn't change it from where it was the last time this beta was around. That might be where the powerful Flame Rough is. I know this cave was where I could find the Geospine, but I don't think It is related to the so I think it was through here. Oh, they changed it. There used to be like a little hole that you had to crawl through. Oh, there it is. I need to be a crab, I think, for that. But I'm pretty sure that's not where the ember pups are. Maybe that? I don't know what that is about. But doesn't hurt to check. Did you hear? There's been some movement at night. What movement? I don't know. I don't usually stay up. So, no actual information. Just a horror story? Why don't you come by and take a look at night? Don't stay up either. Okay. Movement at night, huh? Well, good thing I have a handy dandy time warper. Oh, there's the flame roof boss. I heard that there's a flying head in the woods. Is it a ghost? It is a ghost! A legendary ghost, to be precise. Legendary ghost? That sounds horrible. I just wanted to find the flare burst flower. I didn't expect to fight a ghost. That sounds more like a job for Icho, the most powerful Scourge Howl. Fighting a ghost is not enough. Yes, we'll have to defeat the real legendary ghost. Real legendary ghost? Yes, a ghost is different than a legendary ghost. I'm also looking for the method to make the legendary ghost show itself. If we stick together, we can totally do this. Sounds ambitious. What's in the dead forest? Okay. I saw the hint, but I didn't tap the key in time. So I don't know. Is this it? No. That's not it. It's in the dead forest. Are we not in the dead forest? Maybe I can check it in my log? No, that isn't it. I did find the ember pup that smells nice because they were gossiping. Okay, so I need to talk to Icho. The mysterious RV. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. I didn't even notice that. That's great. Alright. Let's see here. So the Ember Pup, that smells nice, wants the Flareburst Flower. But we need to find the legendary ghost. And Icho might know more. Icho! There will always be a new Scorch Howl in Beastfang Ridge. Will it be one of my friends? Or someone younger? Told Icho the Scorch Howl story. The same age as me? I can't remember anything about it. What a pity. A true warrior always chooses its own path. There's a saying within the tales about Beastfang Ridge warriors. We are all born as different flames. Some are brighter than others, yet only burning spirits are forged into the backbone of our kind. In time, it will grow into a tall ridgeback tree, an enduring legend forever aflame. Don't know what that means, but I hope that was correct. This one I think was about finding notes or fighting the Prismana Celestis, but I'm not positive. Okay. Let me report these Aniimo while I'm here. Ah, Luna, you're crushing my legs. So we gotta go back to Beastfang Ridge, I imagine? Or... I don't rightfully know. This is the frustrating part, but... So their guidance needs a little work, but I don't know if it's down to... translation issues, or just me not comprehending things like maybe more people would. That is also a possibility. I'm weird brain-wise. Explore more of the story. Why did Icho from Beastfang Ridge leave with Dr. Lewis? What kind of pass does it have? Alright. Icho, do you still need to talk to me? Guys, you're blocking the way. I need to speak with Icho. Yeah, that wasn't new. People blocking the way. I can't tell if Icho needs to talk or not, but I'm gonna guess not. Touchy zeggies. I'm gonna guess Celestis. I was right! Ward? Newman. Dark. I actually don't know. Ah! A Dewey. Stick this guy in there. And this guy. Hey. Maybe if I talk to them again. Possible. I just want to know who this legendary ghost is. Who could it be? Eggy. Take that. Okay, so they're not saying the same thing. Oh god! There are so many of you! I didn't realize you were following me. Okay. Flying head in the woods. Cool. That doesn't mean anything. I don't know how to make the head appear. And Icho doesn't want to talk about why he left, apparently, so... Yeah, the fool has been practicing on that ember coal all day long. It's too bright for us to sleep. I'm so tired of the fool. Okay. But how do I talk sense into it? Oh, now I've made them all angry. Oops. Sorry, stray gunfire. I was supposed to talk sense into the Ember Pup, but it won't let me talk anything. It's the same thing as asking Icho for his story. Why give me these objectives through text and then not have them work that way? Feels like Arc Raiders all over again with stuff not anywhere near where the description would say it is. Icho, I just want to get this Ember Pup back to its home. Please talk to me. Icho, reveal your secrets. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I found the Ember Pup. Where is Icho, right? No? Where? Where? Icho, why'd you leave? Icho? Who am I supposed to talk to about this, Icho? You gave me secrets. And now there's nothing I can do about them. Explore more of the story behind Beastfang Ridge. Alright, he mentioned a ridgeback tree. I don't know what that means. I feel like I've heard the term ridgeback, but the name only rings the most distant bell. Could it potentially be related to the Blitzwood? Because I know the Alpha Blitzen is over there. But that's a level higher, so I kind of doubt it. Ridgeback tree, what does that mean? What do you mean? Strongest will form ridgeback tree. Hello, Eggy. Whoa. What on earth are you? I've never seen a Glinsera that looks like you. Oh, you're heckin' pretty though. Can I catch you? No, I can't. Well, maybe I could. Oh yeah! Spirit Link, Ghost Glinsera. The spirit link of a ghost Glinsera, the grudge grows in the broken heart. The young Rekus and young Icho were once long-term enemies. They both believed that defeating one another was the only way to become the most powerful one in Beastfang Ridge. Until this day, young Rekus found an ice crystal in a cave and wanted to take it out of the ice. But Icho thought it would cause the cave to collapse and endanger both Boneskis living in the ice cave and Ember Pups living on the surface, so it tried to stop Rekus. A tough fight broke out, and Rekus was buried in the collapsed ice cave. Icho lost its opponent, but no one knew that young Rekus survived and was trapped in a narrow crevice. In darkness and solitude, its resentment grew, transforming it into the ghost Glinsera. After it broke free from the ice in a frenzy of destruction, only to find that Icho had long gone and Boneskis had a new Rekus, then it became a ghost of grudge haunting the night. Under its influence, some Boneskis too began to harbor shadows within their hearts. It's an evil Glinsera. Well, I unanticipatedly skipped an encounter with Rekus, I guess, by just freaking capturing him. Typical Meeps fashion, just skipping through things because she doesn't expect them to actually work, and they do. Oh, I need to be twined. Excuse me. Sorry, I speak fluent Flameruff now. Ghost Glinsera. Is it the new alpha of Beastfang Ridge? Told Icho about the Ghost Glinsera. I remember it. It used to be one of my greatest opponents. So it's still alive. I didn't know it was trapped inside an ice crevice and turned into a ghost Glinsera. I don't think you turn into a ghost if you're alive. But, you know, not Earth, so maybe ghost just means something else. Hi, Ninja Raptor. Thank you for your consolation, but I don't need it. We are all walking a path that grows ever narrower. Some will be defeated by loneliness, while some will only grow stronger because of it. This is the path of the powerful, and it leads only to a lonely death. Don't forget about me. You're not going to die alone, not before you defeat me. Okay, well, let's see if he's any good. No, he's not! He's only good! He's not even an elite! Shaking my head. Once the most powerful alpha. Not even a good Glinsera. Alright, I gotta find more about Beastfang Ridge. Whee! So I got the Tooth of an Alpha Scorchell. I've got the Chains of a Ghost Glinsera. It looks like the ice cave might be gone. What's this? I missed it. I don't know what that said. That was so fast. Claw marks are fresher the deeper we go. What's in here? The Ghost Glinsera is what's in here. Do I have to kill it? I think I have to kill it. Hello! Glinsera! Hi, bud. The Glinsera only raises its blade against worthy opponents? How dare you? You saying I'm not worthy? What I thought! Oh, there's little angry bone skis. Oh. Oh, there's little angry bone skis. I need to talk to them. Sure. Come here, boy. Extreme bone ski, straightforward bone ski, and aloof bone ski. Ah, yes, the emo band of bone skis. I hate those naive fools. They live under the sun. They will never know what it feels like to be cold. Even their recast has never truly faced real darkness. What? He's very hot, he's very dizzy. Can I melee this away? Nope. It's not what I meant to do. Oh, so you're fine now. You're okay, you're not hot. You did it! Ah, you're still gonna fight me. Oh no, we don't want that. Swap to regular Antipod. Oh, it went from catch rate to cannot catch. Probably because it's supposed to be an NPC, but for whatever reason was fightable. Oh, Celestis is ready to evolve. Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, you don't know what to do with that. I'm guessing I need a Scorch Hell. I'm gonna be very sad about that, because that means I need to catch another Ember Pup or another Flame Ruff. Oh well. Let's go. Okay. Can you break this now? Yup. There's a Glinsera. A regular Glinsera. And that worked again! A bone filled with Glinsera Rekis' fighting spirit. Its fighting spirit is mixed with the spreading chill. Recast didn't like the name Recast, which is the title crown to the most powerful one of the Boneski family, because it couldn't defeat Icho, not even close. Actually, it was once an ordinary and simple Boneski. One day it left the cave and got lost before it ran into Icho. It became alerted after feeling the smell of strength from Icho, but Icho waved at it and invited it over. After losing its opponent, Icho was lonely, so it asked the Boneski, "Do you want to become more powerful, little one?" Driven by its nature to challenge the powerful, the Boneski gave a simple and resolute answer. After that, Icho started to train it like a master, hoping that someday it would become a formidable opponent. Soon, the Boneski had grown into a Fenrir. "Master Icho, how powerful do I have to become?" "Only more powerful than yesterday, till you become a Recast and defeat me." It soon became the most powerful one of the Boneski family and earned the title of Recast. Yet it still couldn't defeat Icho. Until this day, Icho decided to leave since it had been defeated by someone else. Recast couldn't believe that someone else other than its future self could defeat Icho. That person came from the outside of our world. Recast didn't understand. All it knew was that it was a person who defeated Icho. So it kept on practicing, hoping that someday it could beat Icho and the person. Then it became a Glinsera, but it never met the person. Then you came along. The moment you defeated Recast, it finally came to understand. I've met the person of my own. I've also seen a bigger world. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a very cute story so far, though. Well, one Recast died in an ice cave. The next Recast could never quite live up to what Icho needed until it was too late. It's a quirk of localization. This is definitely not a English first game, as you can see. Alright. Icho, give me your secrets. Beastfang Ridge finally has a new Recast? Good! The little one that used to call me Master Icho has finally grown up and become the new Recast. I had just defeated all possible opponents and lost my purpose for living. Then I met this little thing. It was merely a feeble Boneski, one that was always getting lost, but it had the simplest desire for fighting in its eyes. Thank you for defeating it and letting it find that one. Mission complete. So... wait a minute. Doesn't even seem remotely related to the good-smelling Ember Pup. What did this accomplish? Hold on a second. What was all this for? Freaking dare you. It was not helpful for that. Okay. Continue to be disappointed. Alright, let's try this one more time. Hey, flying in the woods, what does it mean? Okay, so I do have to find... Oh, well, there's a bunch of dead trees here. Maybe this is what I was supposed to be looking for the whole time. Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. Excuse me, guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Question is, this is all the dead trees. Ah! There it is! Are you catchable? No, you're not. Are these annoying trees making fun of us? Oh sure, we are just a bunch of meaningless souls trapped on this thousand-ridge fang that only honors warriors. So funny. A life full of defeat. Outsider, if you wish to fight the powerful ones, come here only when the sun is up. They're only a bunch of clueless old guys during the nighttime. I'm not too old yet, but I can't give you what you want either. Fight me? What a stubborn one. I hate losing. But I can have a little fun with you. Leave if you feel tired. What are you still doing here, outsider? You've already won. You can try all you want. None of these ridgeback trees are going to bloom for you. Ridgeback trees? That's a dumb question, even for an outsider. What happened? We are tired of fighting. Fighting is miserable. It's just as well. I haven't talked to a stranger for a long time. Legend has it that when the powerful among us pass away, their backbones transform into ridgeback trees. No one knows how many years and how many powerful ones it took for the thousand-ridge fang to stand before us as it does now. When the thousand-ridge fang bloomed, it was like a clusters of ever-burning flames, but then Icho left, taking those flames with it. Now everything has become like this. And we're also stuck here, withering alongside these ridgeback trees. Joe took the flames away? You asked too many questions. Ugh. You're not my daughter. No more bedtime stories for you. Unless you have some stories to tell me, although you don't look like you do. There's movement? Movement in the trees? Is it the ember pup that smells nice? It is! What are you doing? Why all gone? Who's gone? Who? What are you doing here? You found me! I wasn't supposed to be found! This ember pup has a very special scent. Ember pups have an acute sense of smell. Okay, This is an Inferlupa research note. Look! I've discovered a new type of Aniimo! I suspect it's never been successfully incubated from an egg before. How mysterious. Rather than an it, perhaps I should say they. I can tell they're different from other types of nocturnal Aniimo. They seem to be souls? This reminds me of the spooky lore you might use to scare children in Astra. I'm more and more intrigued. A chain? On the leg? I have some suspicions. Are these Aniimo imprisoned? By who? They seem a bit listless, but my beanie number 9 detects that they possess immense power. These are extraordinary creatures. Who imprisoned them here? Oh, I knew it! They weren't imprisoned at all! The truth is 1,000 times stranger. Oh no! I've been caught! No! He had the time to write his death scream, I guess. Do I actually have to use an ember pup for this? Because I don't think I have another ember pup. Genuinely. I could just catch one, I suppose. Well, I have one. Oh, I do. Okay, let's give this a shot. Amber pups have a sharp scent to smell. Right? Apparently this just isn't working correctly. Where am I supposed to find you, little Ember pup? Oh. Oh, you just didn't go far. Stupid, stupid, stupid! What are you doing here? Ah! What are you doing here? You found me again! What do you want? Why'd you run away? I don't know. Everybody came here. So I did too. I was obsessed with the story of Thousand Ridge Fang and forgot to run, and I missed Icho's story. Okay. I'm stuck here while being attacked. That's impressive. I guess we'll see how long this lasts. Icho is the real legend of Beast Fang Ridge. Even I know that. Only the most powerful Scourge Fowl gets to be named Icho. Becoming an Icho has been a dream for us since we were born. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we all long for powerful flames. And I heard that the last Icho was the most powerful Icho. It was called the Icho of Ichos. It stood on a ridgeback tree and defeated all challengers. The Thousand Ridge Fang was ablaze for a long time back then, but I never saw it myself. Oh, he's gone. Alright. He just finished a story about Icho and then he disappeared. Grab that. Oop. Oh. I guess I needed to report. Oops. Okay. There we go. Got our daily stuff out of the way, so hopefully, maybe that notification will disappear. I pray. Okay, it is kinda gone, so. There we go. Finished our dailies. We need to go back and find the Ember Pup again. I do like the Inferlupa so far, I must say. I like that they animated each head talking separately rather than like all of them talking at the same time. It really does sell the idea of just, oh, this is a creature that is multiple personalities in one. Multiple souls, I guess. Alright, Ember Pup that smells nice. Where'd you go? See. Everybody wanted to become the most powerful of Ichos. Right? So then what? What happened to the desire to be a powerful Icho? Oh, I need the level 2 fire. Means I need to be bigger. But I'm trying to... Ooh, what was that? What's that? No, that's not what I wanted, but we'll clear this out just so I can frickin' see. Because that's the other thing. Some of these UI elements are really close together, so you can see multiple hints and stuff, like overlap each other. And it gets really frustrating because anytime I try to click one of them, I end up clicking something else. And, well, that doesn't really help anybody, now does it? You're fine. I don't even know how I ended up targeting you. I don't... Okay. This out of the way. Grab the amber. Where is that little bubble pointing me to? That is the real question. Oh. Well, the bubble keeps pointing this way, so I'm gonna assume this is the way. If it's not, then I'll be sad. But it looks like I'm going in the general direction of... Bloomville, maybe? We'll go there and see if we can find the bubble. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble has moved up towards east proper, so I think my assumption is correct. I think I'm in the area. I might be a little confused as to where the Amber Pup is. Oh, there he is, he's back! Ah, why did it blow up again? That was the last flame flower root! By the Griffin God, who still has a flame flower? That's a rarity from the Russet Highlands. Okay. Find the Amber Pup that smells nice is this way. So Grace was not the person to talk to. I think maybe, potentially, it's the wrong time of day. Ranka. Okay, so it's literally just to talk to Ranka. It's not even a bubble for the Ember Pup. It's just Ranka. Hmm. Okay, something unrelated. Okay. So the Ember Pup has to be in the woods then. Because it didn't run that far the last time. The Inferlupa is still out there. And it was just talking about Icho. I have a Scorchow, so if they say I need a Scorchow to fight things, at least I'll be ready with that. That's not what I was trying to aim for, again, but sure. Oh, now the little blurb appears. Have you heard the story of the Lost Warrior? There was once a powerful flame rough in Beastfang Ridge. Everyone loved to stay close to it, breathing in the warm, fiery scent that drifted from its fur. But it had a terrible weakness. It had a very bad sense of direction. Every time it left home to challenge another powerful one, it would spend only 5% of the time actually fighting. The rest was spent just finding the right way. In the beginning, its daughter would worry whether it had been injured in battle, and that was why it hadn't come home. But later, she grew used to it. But it has been gone for too long. It claimed that it was going to the Thousand Ridge Fang to earn the recognition of ridgeback trees like an Icho, and that it wouldn't come home until those trees bloomed in recognition. And it hasn't come home since. Maybe it got lost again since the Thousand Ridge Fang has withered. But I'll wait for it to come home, no matter how long it takes. Ember Pup that smells nice is right here. Ooh, what's this? Spirit Link, Inferlupa. The Spirit Link of Inferlupa. Its fighting spirit has been rekindled. It wrote its own legend of its journey from the most powerful Ember Pup to the most powerful Flame Rough. Shortly after its daughter's birth, it decided to go to the Thousand Ridge Fang, to prove itself a father worthy of adoration using the burning ridgeback trees. However, it failed. The withered ridgeback trees seemed to mock its puniness. The Thousand Ridge Fang was ablaze until Icho appeared. It challenged Icho over and over, and was defeated again and again. It stubbornly believed that it could only gain the ridgeback tree's acknowledgement by becoming the most powerful Scorchow, until the day it became an Inferlupa. Becoming one meant that it lost all possibility of becoming the most powerful Scorchow. Having lost its purpose, it gave up on itself, and its once burning fighting spirit was buried in ash. Nevertheless, its daughter still firmly believes that it is a lost warrior who hasn't found the way home yet. So. If I can't become the most powerful Scorch Howl, then why do I fight? Go home. Home. Do I keep on fighting? If we have given up on everything, then why have we become like this? And what are we even doing here? You're right. I need to face my inner self. Then let me fight one last time. My daughter is waiting for me. I feel nervous to fight in front of my daughter. Are you bragging about having a daughter? Is it that obvious? It is! Yes. So then I need to find the most powerful daughter, right? I'm gonna guess it's that Ember Pup that was telling the story. Maybe it has to do with nighttime. Time switch same. Okay, well, we'll jump to noon. And then we'll jump back to the night and see if that does anything. Mm-hmm. Just wants to talk, though. Just... So, I need to find the Ember Pup that smells nice. We all know it's not that bubble. Would be nice if that bubble would change to other things. The Ember Pup that smells nice is right here. And the most powerful Ember Pup is right here. So, what am I supposed to do with that? Wait until tomorrow evening, server time. Oh, I'm time gated. Am I time gated? So, hope that smells nice is stuck there until whatever this is done. Wait until tomorrow evening, server time. But how does the server know it's evening? I mean, it's evening right now because I made it evening. But server time. How do I check that? Is it map? Questions. Questions everywhere. I don't think we're gonna get any further with Infralupa right now. Such a shame. I was very excited to get that evolution unlocked. Right? Kinda sucks. Inferlupa does look sick. I'm very sad. I really wanted to try and evolve an Inferlupa. But there's always tomorrow. I only have... The beta goes on for 2 weeks, so I could probably try do another stream tomorrow evening. And we can see if we can face Inferlupa then. Definitely gonna be grinding the levels in the meantime. This game is still shockingly addictive. I can't wait to see it once it's polished even further and... you know, we see a proper release candidate. But I've got a lot of challenges to get through. At least according to this event calendar here. Journey of Trial. Okay, so I finished Index Collection 1. Got some Antipod Ultras. I need to catch 140 different forms of Aniimo. Ultimately, right? And then unlock Sparkling Encounter, which I think is the max of the branch, which means I'm going to be exploring crazy. Reach RV level 7. I don't even know what the RV is, so we're going to have to find that, but I am tickled pink that there's an RV in this game. And then clear any training level at challenge level. Now, I never managed to beat hard, I don't think. So it will be interesting to see if I can even do this. For sure. Has the game improved from the last time I played it? Well, so far, it's early enough in the game that I can't... Beyond the more obvious changes, like the fact that there's more content... Like, for example, once you reach Bloomville in the last beta, that was it. You saw the festival fail, you saw Somnowing, or I guess Veluria, kind of like mock you and say something about Irisella not waking this year or something, and then fly off. Sunya definitely wasn't a Veluria worshipper last I checked, but, in any case, that was it. Like, you would see the thing fail, and then that was the end of the story that you could progress, and then you would just go do the rest of the stuff. So this is already, like, way more. There wasn't an RV the last time. Hollow Battle Sims were kind of weird. I haven't checked them out this time around, so I can't say. I don't like how they changed the story around, but that's because it feels like it's moving way too fast. And I don't mean in the sense that you're thrown into the game without knowing what to do, because the premise of the game is actually quite simple and I feel like easy to pick up. At least if you're familiar with games already. If you're not familiar with gaming already, then maybe this is just gonna be super overwhelming for you. Overall, I mean, the game loop is still addictive. The beginning and the localization of the beginning, you can tell they kind of like dramatically shifted around what the story premise was gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna play out in development. I don't know if it's gonna delay development or if it's just they're trying a different thread, like A/B testing what kind of beginning would work better for people. But I didn't like it. It still reads super fast, by the way. Like, I read very quickly, and that was still moving too fast for me. Voice acting is but a lot of stuff was changed around, so only a few voice lines are voice acted right now. I imagine that's gonna change, obviously, in the future. I hope so. And then, like, once you beat the beginning section, you meet the principal, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, you're gonna be part of the Polaris Institute. Okay, you're part of the Polaris Institute. Literally go talk to the battle trainer, do a very quick holosim, and then go back down to Ideal, and then there you go. You're beginning your journey. And that was just like, what? So I haven't really checked out Astra, mostly because I really enjoy Ideal a lot more. I haven't checked out the Homestead either. I'm not sure how far out that is, but we can definitely check that out tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm probably going to be grinding up the branches and collecting the amber and the Aniimo entries, because that would be the easiest thing to do. Supposedly, once you beat this, you'll have this trial certificate, and once the open beta happens, then you'll have like a special trophy, I guess, or something. exclusive accessory reward during the open test. So there is an open beta coming eventually. Highly recommend signing up for the news on their website if you haven't already. They have official communities everywhere. So definitely check this out. This is the countdown to seal the Aniimo from the closed beta. So I wonder if this means people from the first beta and people from the second beta. Well, people who played the first and the second beta. I wonder if this means they'll actually have 2 Aniimo to unseal. I don't know for sure. That'd be kind of cool. But in this case, I plan to seal a Glinsera that isn't sparkly, because while I am doing a sparkling Glinsera for my first Aniimo, that it does mean that I have to find a sparkling Glinsera before I can hatch it, and that's kind of sad. But a regular Glinsera would be a big help from early on, so I should be able to get through that pretty quickly. And these are dailies. This was from the first round again, so I'm gonna have B-Sauce, who I don't really care about, but it's whatever. And then, of course, a very rare gift. And then they're having a global vote for an Aniimo to get a regal form. And I can show you that real quick before we finish up here. So the top 3 right now are Inferlupa, Glinsera, and Fulmintus. Now, granted, I'm not surprised, because Glinsera and Inferlupa are arguably some of the coolest designs in this game. But, like, there's still some good stuff out here. But this is what I mean, though. Right? So, like, this is my issue. You have kind of these cool designs, like Geode back here. I guess they added a new evolution for him called Magmarex, or at least they look related. But it's bipedal again. Bipedal. Palmeg is bipedal. I have no idea what Palmeg evolves into. But still, bipedal. Maybe it might be easier to just point out the quadruped ones. So, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's new to me. 5. I think this is quad. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I'll technically count this. 11, 12, 13. Some of these are new to me. 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. Out of how many Aniimos so far? A lot. The rest of them are on 2 legs, or maybe they're just floating. There's a few of them that do just float. But, like, there's so much you can do with a quadruped design, and I think this speaks to it extremely. Like, it's not even a competition. The 2 that are closest to competing are Inferlupa and Glinsera, and that's still, like, almost 100 vote difference. Like, none of these guys. The next one looks like it might be Flameruff or Fenrir. Like, that just... I'm gonna die on this hill, I swear to God, because it's... Every creature catcher I've encountered lately, it feels like, if it's not trying to copy the art style of Pokemon, it's trying to just make a bunch of catchable demi-humans. And I'm like, just give me animals! Animals! I just want animals that walk on 4 legs, or 6 legs, or 100 legs if you're a freaking centipede. Like, So I'm glad that Infralupa exists, because technically we gained a new evolution that is quadruped. It's just funny to me that it's like not its own creature, it is an evolution of Flameruff. And it's what I felt Flameruff should have evolved into. Not necessarily a ghost dog, but just like a bigger dog. Because Glyncera was a Boneski that evolves into a bigger dog, that evolves into a bigger dog. Meanwhile, Flameruff is like four-legged, and then suddenly we've evolved the ability to walk on 2 legs. And I'm just like, what? At least full Mantis makes sense. Mantises are weird. But, yeah, so, Infralupa, my baby. I think it's gonna win. It's probably gonna be a blowout win, judging by these votes so far. But, yeah. My overall opinion of the game? Love it. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm having fun. I think it's really creative. Even if it uses systems that I'm super familiar with, at this point, I don't think there's many more game systems you can create, just more unique meshes of existing game systems. Are the shrines a bit derivative? Yes, absolutely. I do feel like the design for those could be a little bit better, but I also don't know enough about their lore to understand why they look that way. Aniimo are cool. I despite my gripes about the designs, particularly whether they're quad or biped, the Animos in general have a really cool art style that I really enjoy. It's not just mimicking Pokemon for the sake of mimicking Pokemon. It's got its own feel, its own texture, its own identity, and I think that's really fun. The music is so soothing. I could literally, I've been at this for 3 hours. I could stay lost in this game for 7 more hours just because of the music alone. Guidance is still a little bit out there. Lots of visual bugs. I don't expect perfection from a closed beta. I might not be the best judge to provide feedback on that front because I'm extremely tolerant to bugginess. I get less tolerant when you're giving me a release candidate that you're saying is complete. Then if it's super buggy, then I'm a little bit more like, okay, you've tested this multiple times. We're still in the zero mode, so I don't understand where things went wrong here. But it's very cute, very fun, very pretty, and they're very engaging with their community. I don't engage often with the community just because I'm busy all the time. I, work a full-time job. I've got a lot of other things going on in my life. If I could, 100%, I'd devote my time to making content on this game. It'll probably just be sporadic, though, to be honest with you. During this beta, expect to see more playtime from me, because I'm probably going to be binging this game like crazy. But there are definitely going to be some other Aniimo creators out there that are going to be able to produce a lot more polished content, so I highly encourage you to check them out. If you like my content, though, please consider following, so you know when I'm online next. I might push this out to YouTube. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with my YouTube lately while I try to figure out what I even want to do with it, but if you missed it, don't worry. It'll probably end up there, because I did have a lot of fun. In any case, thank you guys so much for watching! Take care, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!